Could this be the domino that finally falls for Newcastle's striker hunt? While the Toon Army have been sweating over Wissa's future, a surprise development from the South Coast might just change everything. The pieces are moving, and Eddie Howe could be about to get his man. What's up, Toon Army? This is NUFC Quick News, your source for raw black and white passion. We've got a massive Wissa update that could shift this entire transfer saga. So let's dive straight into it. The Yoane Wissa saga has been dragging Newcastle fans through the ringer for weeks now. Newcastle have already had multiple bids rejected by Brentford, including a $25 million offer that was turned down flat. Wissa himself is understood to be furious with Brentford's reluctance to sell and believes he was given assurances he would be allowed to leave this summer. But here's where it gets interesting. Wissa has reportedly informed Brentford that he won't play for them again, putting serious pressure on the Bees to find a solution. The 28-year-old DR Congo international isn't just sitting around either. He's made it crystal clear that Newcastle is his preferred destination, driven by the chance to play Champions League football at St. James's Park. What do you think, Toonami? Is this the kind of player commitment that gets deals done? Drop your thoughts below. Now, Brentford have been playing hardball because they've already lost some key pieces this summer. The club has lost Brian Mbeumo to Manchester United for $71 million, captain Christian Norgard to Arsenal for $15 million, and head coach Thomas Frank has moved to Tottenham. Current Brentford boss Keith Andrews, who was appointed in June 2025, is dealing with massive squad overhaul. That's a lot of upheaval for one transfer window, and no wonder they're reluctant to let another star player walk out the door. But this is where the breakthrough comes in, and it's all thanks to a player down on the South Coast who's decided he wants out. Are you keeping up with this transfer merry-go-round? It's like a game of dominoes, isn't it? Dango Ouattara has told Bournemouth he's open to exploring a move this summer, and Brentford are showing strong interest in signing the 23-year-old winger. Ouattara scored 9 goals and provided 4 assists in 37 Premier League appearances last season, including a hat-trick against Nottingham Forest. That's exactly the kind of production Brentford need to replace after losing Mbeumo. Brentford are searching for attacking reinforcements following their summer departures, and Ouattara fits the profile perfectly. The financial side makes sense too. The asking price for Ouattara is believed to be around $25 to $30 million, which would give Brentford the replacement they need while potentially freeing up Wissa to make his move to Newcastle. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you're loving this inside track on Newcastle's transfer business. What's fascinating is the timing. Brentford are now prepared to sell Wissa once a replacement is found, and suddenly their top target becomes available. This isn't coincidence. This is how modern football transfers work. Let's talk numbers for a second. Newcastle are prepared to bid for Wissa again after their previous offers were knocked back. The Magpies have been quoted different figures. Some sources suggest Wissa is valued around $30 million, but other sources claim the figure is closer to $40 million. What's really driving this deal is Wissa's determination. Wissa is still prioritizing an EPL move over Saudi, with Neom and Al Nassr having made recent approaches. Both Saudi clubs believe Brentford will sell for around $40 million. However, Wissa wants to play Champions League football and is prepared to wait for Newcastle. How much would you be willing to pay for Wissa? Let me know in the comments. That's commitment to the black and white stripes right there. While other clubs are throwing Saudi money around, Wissa has his heart set on St. James Park and Champions League nights under the lights. But here's the thing that's been flying under the radar. Newcastle's striker situation is more complicated than just finding Wissa. Alexander Isak has informed Newcastle that he wants to explore his options this transfer window, with Liverpool showing serious interest. Liverpool's opening offer for Isak was $110 million plus add-ons, but Newcastle value him at $150 million. Isak has even been training alone after being frozen out upon his return from Spain, where he was working on his fitness at Real Sociedad's training ground. Eddie Howe has made it clear that players need to earn the right to train with the group and act properly. What's your take on the Isak situation? Should Newcastle cash in or fight to keep him? If, and it's still a big if, Isak does leave, then Wissa becomes even more crucial for Newcastle's attacking plans. Some might deduce that Newcastle may view Wissa as an additional striker to improve their depth up front. But should Isak leave, they might bring in Benjamin Sesko as the Swedes' replacement, with Wissa likely seen as a competitor for the number 9 role. That's where this Ouattara development becomes so important. It's not just about Newcastle getting Wissa, it's about the entire transfer ecosystem clicking into place. The beauty of this potential domino effect is that everyone could get what they want. Ouattara gets his move to a club that will give him more opportunities under Keith Andrews' new regime. Brentford get a young, dynamic replacement for their aging squad, and Newcastle finally get their man. Are you confident Newcastle will get this deal over the line? The signs are looking positive. Sources close to the situation suggest that while Brentford have attempted to resist approaches, the two clubs are not far apart in valuation, with the Magpies poised to return with an improved offer in the coming days. The pressure is building on all sides. Wissa feels betrayed by Brentford after believing he was promised a summer move if a suitable offer came in. Meanwhile, Newcastle have already missed out on several striker targets this summer, including Hugo Ekitike, who joined Liverpool instead, and can't afford to let this one slip away. This Ouattara twist could be exactly what Newcastle needed to finally unlock the Wissa deal. With Brentford having a clear replacement target who wants to leave his current club, all the pieces are falling into place for what could be Eddie Howe's most important signing of the summer. Smash that like button if you're buzzing about this Wissa development, and hit subscribe to never miss a tune update. Until next time, stay proud, stay loud, and always keep the faith. Away the lads.